Distant footsteps fading in a corridor, low fluorescent hum. Mirror slightly fogged at the center, edges still clear, holding the frame. Your fingertip drawing a short line, then stopping before it forms anything. The mark fading as quickly as it appeared, moisture closing back over it. You press your palm lightly against the glass, then lift it away without looking. Not fully visible from where you stand. You tilt your head once, but don't step closer. Wipe it. No. Already gone. Distant hum of a passing bus, air slightly shifting, shoelace loose on your left foot, one end touching the ground, your heel rocking slowly in place, not stepping forward. You bend halfway, then stop, hand hovering above the knot, fingers closing once, then opening again. just carried. Soft pad wash, very slow movement. Distant elevator bell muffled, low night air still. Paper bag resting on the counter, top folded but not sealed. Your hand pressing the crease once, then letting it rise back. You open it slightly, just enough to look inside, but not enough to reach in, holding it there. Softening under your fingers, you close it again, uneven this time, not matching the first crease. Leave it closed, I will. The bag settling into a new shape, not how it started, just slightly altered, without reason. Distant radiator ticking, low night stillness. Zipper half closed on a jacket, teeth not fully aligned. Your fingers holding the tab without pulling it further. You move it up a fraction, metal catching and sliding, but stop before it reaches the top, leaving a small gap. is not meeting evenly. Press them together once, then let them separate again. Finish it. No need. The zipper is staying where it paused. Not open, not closed, just held in between states. Distant streetlight buzz, low hum through the notebook lying open on the table, one page slightly lifted at the corner, your pen resting across the middle, not touching the paper. You turn it slowly between your fingers, tip hovering above the line, but never making contact, just staying there. The page shifting with a small draft, corner rising then falling again. You press it flat with your palm, but don't write anything. Write it, it's gone. It's gone. The pen left where it was, line still empty, holding the space without being filled. distant hum of a street outside, hair slightly dry. Coin spinning near the edge of the table, thin metallic circle catching light. Your finger stopping it halfway before it loses balance. You lift it between two fingers, turn it once in the air, then place it down again, not in the same spot. Just resting there without deciding anything. Ding, 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 ding. Soften wind through a narrow gap, faint wood creak. Door left slightly open, thin shadow cutting across the floor. Your fingers resting on the handle, not pulling, not pushing. You move it in a few millimeters, wood sliding against wood, and stop before at the edge. Your fingers holding the fabric, not fastening it back. You pull the two sides closer, just enough to align them, then let them drift apart again without finishing it. Staying undone, not falling, not held, just hanging there between use and rest. Soft pad hum of a hallway light, very low room tone. Cupboard door left slightly open, one hinge holding more weight. Your hand touching the edge, not close. Distant air vent hum, faint movement in the walls. Scarf draped over the back of a chair, one end longer than the other. Your hand lifting the shoulder side, then letting it fall again. You adjust it slightly, not enough to even it out. Fabric sliding against fabric, then stopping in a new imbalance. Fix it. Leave it. Scarf holding its uneven shape, not corrected, not ignored, just resting the way it's settled. Distant clock ticking, faint air passing through a vent. Ring left near the edge of the sink, thin reflection in the metal surface. Your fingertip nudging it once, just enough to rotate. You press it flat against the surface. watch it complete the circle, then disappear underneath. Take it. No. Just a quiet shape holding its place. Distant neon buzz through glass, low night air, still. Headphones resting on the table edge, cable loosely coiled beside them. Your fingers lifting one side slowly, then setting it back down. You straighten part of the cable, not the whole length, just one loop pulled tighter, then left as it is. With your thumb, then leave it angled, put them on. Not now. The cable's staying uneven, no attempt to fix it, just a quiet line resting where it falls. Distant rain on metal outside, slightly bent inward, your hand flattening it once, then lifting before it holds. You slide it a little to the side, paper against wood, dry sound, and stop it with two fingers, not opening it. Nowhere, open it. Later. The envelope staying sealed, no movement left in it, just a quiet weight on the surface. Soft, distant hum of a passing car, low room resonance. Glasses left near the edge of the table, one lens catching the faint reflection, your fingers lifting them slightly, then setting them back down. You adjust the angle just a little, not aligning them straight. One arm folded, the other left open, resting unevenly. Light shifting across the glass surface, reflection breaking into soft lines. You move them a few centimeters back, then stop before centering. Wear them. No. glasses staying where they are, not used, not put away, just placed there without decision. Soft pad wash, very slow movement, distant hum of a lamp, low night air still. Photo lying face up on the table, one corner lifting slightly, your finger pressing it down once, then sliding away. You turn it a few degrees, not enough to face you, just shifting the angle so it catches less light. Hidden